Hi guys, so today we're gonna make some rice pudding, Indian rice pudding, which is also known as kheer. So what do we have over here? We have around 2 cups of rice, basmati rice I've taken, but you can also take some other rice at your place, whatever you have. And they've been soaked for around half an hour. And then we have around 1 cup or 1.5 cup of sugar. You can use it as per your taste. Well, I don't like my kheer to be too sweet, so I will keep it to this level, but then if you want it to be more sweet, you can use more. And then for to make the kheer more flavorful, I'm also going to add some cardamom. So it's up to you again. I'm going to put in around 5 to 6 cloves of cardamom, and then I'm using a whole liter of milk, and we're going to cook it in this pan over here. So actually I'm gonna make it very simple and easy because I don't have that much time, and I'll also be using some cashews for the garnishing and also to give it a crunch. Well, let's get to work and start making our quick kheer. So as you can see, we're boiling the milk over here, and it's on medium heat, on medium flame at the moment. We have to make it come to a boil first, but what we can do meanwhile is add in our cardamoms. I've actually beaten up the cardamom a bit so that I can make the flavor more obvious, and then I'm gonna add these cardamoms to the milk over here, as you can see. And since we're making it quick, what we can do is we can add in the sugar right away, and that way it's going to be helpful. And also the sugar will dissolve into the milk quickly. Well, actually I'm using granulated sugar, so that helps a lot as well. Okay, so I'm now adding in the rice first before I add the sugar, because our sugar, as I said, is granulated, so it doesn't really matter whether I put it first or later. People usually slow cook their kheer, but as you can see, my rice was soaked, but still it needs to be cooked for a while. I'm gonna be cooking it, but not for as long as most people do. I might keep it overnight because I need it tomorrow morning, so that way the rice will soak in all the milk and become the kheer will become thicker. But for now, I need to make it, like, let it cook for a while. As you can see, our kheer has come to a boil already. The milk is boiling, and you can see the foam on top. That's because the milk has already started boiling. But we can also see that the rice is not cooked properly, because obviously rice takes time and we need to leave it for a while again to cook it properly. And let's at least wait for another 5 to 10 minutes before we check again. But remember to keep an eye on your milk, because as you can see, if I keep it on a medium flame, it might boil out of the pan. So I'm gonna reduce the flame and let it simmer and cook, and I might add in my sugar meanwhile, so the sugar can blend well into the milk. Well, people who know me might be wondering what's wrong with her. She doesn't like sweets. How come she's making kheer, and especially at this hour? Well, actually we have this pot gathering at work that we were asked to prepare for and bring something cultural from home, but I completely forgot about it, and I thought this was the easiest thing that I could prepare at this time, and it wouldn't take a lot of time and also a lot of effort or ingredients as well. As you can see, I haven't used many ingredients, but you can also opt to use more things such as almonds, or you can add in some other things such as raisins. That would make your kheer yum. Oh, well, this is gonna be yum as well, but this is my style. It's simple. Well, if it was really my style, I wouldn't even add in the cardamoms or the cashews, but right now we're gonna go with them because it's not for me, it's for people to taste, and we want people to taste our culture with a kick. Well, after 10 minutes, I still feel like it needs to be cooked more, so I'm gonna leave it and cook it more. And you can see it's coming to a boil, so remember, reduce your flame. As you can see now, the rice has come to a boil and has soaked in the milk as well, so it's time for us to add in the cashews now. So I'm adding in the cashews. I've actually broken the cashews into smaller pieces, a few bigger ones for those who like nuts in their kheer. So I'm adding in the cashews. There you go. And we have to give it a good mix. And whoa, look at that. Look at the texture. It has changed completely. It's become thicker and creamier, but I think we need to make it even more creamy. So what I'm gonna do is now cover it up and cook it for only a while and let the rice soak into the milk overnight, and then we'll have our finished product. But anyways, thanks for joining me for the kheer, and I'm sure that you guys are gonna love it after it's done.